Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've been on and have done a video. So I wanted to talk to you today about 5 things that you may have not known about earthbound spirits. So I have a workshop coming up, and there's one personally in our local town, which is going to be amazing because we live in a very low key, haunted place where there was a lot of history going on and a lot of good stuff. So, if you would like to be here and explore and have a personal one on one experience, then join us for Rescue Mediumship. That's what it is in March. And if you are drawn to this class and you're like, Amber, I really, really want to take it, but I don't live in your area around Maryland, then you can also take it online with me. And that one's coming up February 5th. Okay, so I want to talk to you today about earthbound spirits and 5 things that you may not have known. I have worked with earthbound spirits for a very long time. When I was a kid, I could feel them. I didn't realize that I was connecting in with a spirit on the other side. And then when I got into my work as an energy healer a decade ago, I'm like, oh my goodness, they're all around us. And I've had the most incredible and amazing experiences. So I'm going to share with you the 5 things that I have learned. Number one, and I have to look at my notes, they are just like real people. The people on the other side are just like you and I in this earth realm. So what happens is we get scared because we hear the tapping, the thumping. There might be something moving. There might be like noise or chatter that you hear in your ears. And you're like, there's something with me. There's something that I'm not used to, right? But that's how they communicate with us. They communicate through our dreams. They communicate with us through our feelings, our thoughts, our impressions. And sometimes it comes across as, quote, scary. I know for me, I don't like it when they touch me. I'm not a fan when spirits touch me. And I've been on a few paranormal investigations. And as I go, I'm like, you guys cannot touch me. And you feel their hands touch you. But here's the deal, they're just like real people. They're just like me. They're just like you, but they don't have the physical body. So, how else are they supposed to get our attention? If they're not knocking, if they're not tapping, if you're not hearing your name being called down the hallway, how are they supposed to say, hey, I'm here and it's okay that I'm here? Right? So we usually see a physical body or a physical presence that walks through the door, walks through a space, and you go, oh, human, hello, I know what that is. Their communication style is in spirit. So they have to do different things so to get our attention. So, number one, realize that spirits are just like me and you on the other side. However, to get our attention, they have to do different things. So, you don't have to be scared. Like, once you realize, oh, there's a spirit here and he wants to try to get my attention, and that's all it is, then you can move past your initial fear of, what is that knocking? Or why do I feel like somebody's staring at me? Why do I feel like, you know what I mean? Like that comes from fear. So let's move and push ourselves out of fear and start to explore the earthbound spirits and what they may have for us or how they can help, how we can help them. Number two, there's different categories of spirits. So, spirits are categorized through vibration. The heavier the vibration that they have, the more dense they feel. So, sometimes if a spirit comes to you and it feels, quote, scary, it might not actually be that they're scary. It might mean that they have a very dense vibration. They're holding on to attachments themselves. Attachments could be not crossing over because of will, land agreements, contracts with people, things that they're holding on to, scared, fear, being judged. These are all lower level vibrations. There's different categories of earthbound spirits. So once you get past the idea of, hey, there's someone here, you have to learn how to read their vibration. The less attachment they have to this physical world and to the things around them, they feel lighter, they feel airier. So if you think about an angel, right? Angels are very high vibration, their vibration moves extremely quick, and they feel light, they feel gentle, they feel just a beautiful presence when you're with them. And then when you meet like an earthbound spirit who's here because they're attached, maybe they had illness and they don't want to travel over, whatever it may be, their vibration is going to be different. So once you get past, oh, there's a spirit with me, you have to go into what kind of spirit is around me. Now, as long as I have done this work, I haven't had anything that is like so demonic coming towards me whatsoever, because of protection, because you build up your field, because you get to know what's around you. So if you go into there's fear, there's something really, really nasty here, it might not be. It might just be a lower frequency of anger, of confusion, of not wanting to travel over. So you have to understand the vibration that your spirit is living in, different vibrations, okay? So, like I said, some of them are heavy and some of them are light. Some of them are like your grandmother who crossed over, that could be your spirit guide, versus your grandmother who crossed over, who is not in the light and is just very earthbound, very here, very heavy. So, there's different types. So, we're getting past the sounds, we're understanding that there's vibration. Number three, spirits are attracted to you. If you are going into meditation, if you are doing this work, if you are on, even on drugs, when you do drugs, it also expands your frequency to attract other things. You and I may think that it's just you and I, but there's not. Once you have the awareness that things are attracted to you, then you go, oh, there's an earthbound spirit in my field, or maybe there's two, or maybe there's three, maybe there's more, right? But they see your light. So as you have a vibration, and I'm going to tell you my experience with one of my earthbound spirits, he was in my closet. And I said, what are you doing here? Like, why is there an earthbound spirit in my closet? And he said, your light, it's so attractive. I'm attracted to your light. It's so bright. And I was like, okay, can't you find somebody else's light? Like, what is this? Isn't there another light over there? Aren't you supposed to go over there in that direction? They come to you because they feel safe around your light. They come to you because they want to suck the energy off of your light, not in a negative way, but in a way that makes them feel good, right? We're all doing energy exchange, vibrational exchanges. They do it because they need comfort, and maybe you comfort them in some way. The other reason why they come to you is they may need help. They may sit here and be like, help me, help me. But if you don't have the psychic abilities to open up your awareness, then you won't even know that they're in your field and that they're asking for help. So, number three is spirits are attracted to you because of your light. It's just becoming aware of this light. Number four, not all spirits want to be crossed over. So, if you think that all spirits just want to go to the other side, they don't. Some of them are very content and very happy where they are at, and that is it. I found I heard that there was a children's graveyard in like a portion in our big graveyard. Someone was sharing with me that there was like a dedication children's park. And I was like, oh my goodness, so devastated. I have to go there. So I go to the graveyard and I have no idea where the children's section is. And I keep driving down all these roads. And all of a sudden I heard from spirit, stop. So I stopped, got out of my car, go over, and there's these little tombstones there. And I'm like looking down to see if they're children. And I heard a little boy say, Miss, what's wrong? And I was like, oh my goodness, there's a child here. How terrible. And I said, do you want to be crossed over? Like, do you like it here? And he says, yes, I love it here. They're very comforting here. And I said, you're okay here? He says, yes, I'm very happy here. He didn't want to be offered a different dimension, offered to go to travel into the light and experience something new. He was very content. So, as we have free will over here, there's free will on the other side as well. You don't have to, they don't have to leave. You don't have to say, oh my goodness, you have to go and this is it. There's free will. So, we have to understand that some spirits will want to step over and some spirits won't. Number five, calling in the light doesn't always solve the problem. So it's like, I don't know, it's a good thing, right? To call in the light. Hey, there's a spirit over here. I'm going to call in the light. Spirit, travel over there to the light. Go, go, go. When I was active in my energy healing business, I actually had a studio in town for many, many years. And I closed it down due to COVID, due to other things. And this was just last year. So it still has a big part of my heart. It's like one of my things that I love to do. And I would keep this open portal in my space in where my healing room was, and it would run all this time, this beautiful, big white light portal. So, any earthbound spirits who wanted to travel into the portal and cross over, then they could. Outside of the portal, I had an angel being standing there, keeping guard, assisting, and helping them in their transition. So, I set all of this up for them because when you are giving energy healing sessions, you don't realize how many beings or how many spirits pop off of you. Or I always say it's like telephone. Like when you go to see a medium, then all the spirits call their spirits who call their spirits and everybody comes in. So even though I was giving, a person a energy healing, um, whatever it's called, like I was giving Reiki or doing the whole entire experience, I would find their great grandmother who has the message for the cousin over on the other side who would come through. Or, the guy heard that somebody crossed over in a death last week. And then all of a sudden their relatives are coming in, and I'm channeling through this poor guy all of these messages. And his energy is so taxed because he didn't realize that all of this was going to come through. So I say it's like telephone line on the other side because they're like, oh, there's a medium. There's somebody who hears me. There's someone who understands me. Go, go, go. So the white light, right? We always say, us light healers in general, this is just a generalization. Hey, spirit, go to the light. Just go, just go. Whew, the spirit's gone. Or if I get called to clear out a house, and they're like, I've been trying to spend the spirit over to the light, but the light's not working or they're not going. And it's because, again, they have free will. So in my upcoming class, I am going to show you specific steps of how to tune into their frequency, into their vibration. And by learning this information, you have the key, I don't know how else to say that, to help them and understand in their transition to the other side. So it's not just, you need to go, just keep going and going. You actually look for what frequency they're holding on to, because that's the clue to help them to the other side and to counseling them to get them over to the other side. So I'm going to show you the proper steps to counsel, to protect your energy. And we also go through all the different levels that you can have of spirits on the other side. So it's going to be wonderful. It's a 5-week online class. Again, it starts February 5th. You can find it at thechakradeva.com. There will be some crystals in there because I love working with crystals. The crystals help bring spirits to the light. There are some crystals that have a very high vibration, high frequency. And I've actually caught, I don't know how else to say that, caught spirits into my crystals because they're attracted to it. And then I can help them transition to the other side. So we're going to do a lot of different techniques. And it's for, like, if you know that there's a spirit around you, if you have the awareness that there's people around you, then you'll want to take this class. You don't need to be a full-on medium talking to them 100% to know that there's someone in your field who may need help or assistance or why they are here. So if this interests you, I call it a rescue mediumship. I've called myself a rescue advocate for many, many years. I help people in the physical world with their energy, with their issues, but I also help spirit. My goal is, which is a very large goal, but my goal is that we all go together this time, all of us. We all go together, we're all one. So even though I'm helping people in the physical world a lot, I'm helping people in the spiritual world too, so that we can be on the same plane together. That is my goal. So March, if you are here in Bel Air, or if you're here in Maryland, we are traveling up to Havity Grace, which is extremely beautiful. You will want to go to Haven because that's where it's going to be at. It's a new shop that just opened up. It's very beautiful, good energy in there. Love the owners. They're fantastic. So you can join me for a 4-week class, and we're going to do a tour of Havity Grace and picking up spirits and helping them cross over too. So that one's really cool and interesting. If you have a question, reach out to me at thechakradeva.com. I can't wait to start class with you, help you out on your spiritual journey, and also spirits on the other side. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.